It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction Beanie Yo 260. Day in the neighborhood. My brothers and sisters. Another day, another time to get into one of these crazy true crime, horror, dark, deep, and mysterious what is going on type of videos. Hope y'all doing excellent out there as always, and I'm glad y'all came on back to the channel once again to fuck with the bean as always. Now, we finna go to a channel that we ain't been to, and I know at least maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while, but they just put a video out 2 days ago, and we finna check it out together. And that channel is True 911 Calls. True 911 Calls, y'all. Title of the video, Frantic 911 Call. Father shoots attacker. So it basically sounds like a father shot somebody who was attacking either his little son or his little daughter or multiple of his kids. I wonder what the situation really is though. And it's just crazy because we finna hear the 911 call of it and we can try to figure out if he lying in the call or he telling the truth, you know what I'm saying, just by hearing it. But we finna see. And we got 3 other 911 calls to check out too. But before we check all of them out, my brothers and sisters, y'all know what y'all got to do. Get whatever you might need. Get what you need. We back to True 911 Calls once again. Y'all got what y'all need. Y'all ready to go? Then let's fucking go.
Where did you shoot him? Where did you shoot him? I don't know.
In today's episode of True 911 Calls, a Twitter game of cat and mouse, and a devastating turn of events left 2 children orphaned. Let's jump right in. On January 8th, 2022, off-duty Cumberland County Sheriff's Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash called 911, telling dispatchers about an incident that had just happened while he was driving with his family.
Hey, 911, what's that? It's an emergency.
Yes, ma'am, it's an emergency. I'm on I had a male jump on my vehicle and break my windshield. I just shot him.
You just shot him? You said you shot him?
Yes, he jumped on my car.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to get help to you, okay? What's your name?
Yes, I'm a lieutenant with the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. Okay, listen to me. Are you right beside the subject?
I am.
Okay, is he breathing?
He's gone, man.
You said
no, man, he is not. He's gone.
When did this happen?
Just now.
Okay.
I need you to go to the people gathering.
Okay, all right, listen to me. What kind of vehicle are you in?
I am in a red Ford F-150. He has shattered my windshield.
Okay, I understand. What kind of vehicle was he in?
You keep moving, ma'am. I'm a deputy sheriff. Come here. He jumped on my vehicle. I just had to shoot him.
He jumped on my vehicle. I just had to shoot him. See, I had a feeling that it was gonna be some bullshit with this call, y'all. That's why I was like, we gonna see if he really lying or what's really going on, because it just sounded like he shot the attacker. But what was the dude really doing? That dude ain't fucking attacking your damn kids. He jumped on your windshield, so you shot him? Come on, bro. You gotta give me something better than that. You gotta come with something better than that.
Okay, can you tell me what happened?
I was driving down the road and he came flying across Bingham Drive running, and then I stopped so I wouldn't hit him, and he jumped on my car and started screaming, pulled my windshield wipers off and started beating my windshield and broke my windshield. I have my wife and my daughter in my vehicle.
Okay. Did he have any weapons, sir?
No, he just tore my wipers off and started beating the door.
Okay.
He busted my windshield. I don't know, ma'am.
All right. Take deep breaths for me, okay? How many people are surrounding you?
You what now, ma'am?
How many people are out there around you?
There's tons of cars and people gathering around you. He's at a light post right now. The EMS here now.
Okay, they are en route, okay? Where was he shot?
I have a trauma nurse out here.
Okay, I understand. Can somebody tell me where he was shot?
Do you find the holes, ma'am? No. I'm seeing blood on his side, ma'am.
Okay. Is she giving her a clean, dry cloth?
Call Papa Nat. Here's the towel. Where did you shoot him, sir? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Just focus on me for a minute, okay? Does somebody have a clean, dry cloth?
Ma'am, say again?
Okay. Does anybody have a clean, dry cloth?
Yes, we are plugging the holes now.
Okay. All right. Tell her to keep pressure on the hole and don't lift it up.
Now. Where did you shoot him? Where did you shoot him? I don't know. He was on the front of my vehicle. He jumped in my car. Where's the entry point? I do not know.
Okay. All right. Don't engage with them. Just talk to me, okay?
Okay. I'm trying to protect my daughter. My wife is
I understand. I
They're
understand.
hostile right now.
I understand they're hostile, but you just talk to me, okay? We have units. Let me know when they are with you, okay?
I hear SPD's here now.
Okay. Talk. Are they right there beside you?
What now, ma'am?
Okay. Are they right there beside you?
They're pulling up now.
Okay. You stay on the line with me until they get right beside you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Just talk to me and don't engage with the people, okay?
I'm trying. I'm just trying to get my family.
I understand. Nobody else is hurt, correct?
No, nobody else is
Okay.
hurt.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can I talk to the officers now?
Yes. Talk to the officers, sir.
Okay, all right.
All right. Bye-bye.
As crowds began to gather,
Crazy.
bystanders began assuming that the off-duty police officer had shot and killed an unarmed black man in broad daylight. In the second incident of this kind within the same week, the community was still mourning the loss of Stephen Addison, who had been shot and killed in a racially charged road rage incident just days before. Over 3 minutes after the 911 call was made, officers showed up at the scene, and EMS later pronounced the father of one, Jason Walker, dead.
Damn.
Jeffrey was not arrested but was taken into custody. 2 days after the tragic events, Cumberland County Police Department released a statement that read in part, Deputy Jeffrey Hash has been placed on administrative leave, pending an internal investigation. Deputy Hash has served with the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office since 2005 and is currently assigned as a lieutenant in the civil section. Our sincere condolences go out to Jason Walker's family. What followed this statement was absolute uproar and a killing that the public believed was similar to the not-so-distant murder of George Floyd in 2020. Mass protests ensued over the next 3 days across Fayetteville, with attendees demanding the arrest of Jeffrey Hash. Black Lives Matter activists spoke out against Jeffrey, stating that, according to witnesses on the scene, the cop struck Jason with his truck before shooting him dead in cold blood. The trauma nurse, Elizabeth Ricks, who attempted to treat the victim as he lay on the ground, also recounted this version of events. Notable attorney Ben Crump, who represented the families of George Floyd and Trayvon Martin, was retained by Jason's family. He released a statement on their behalf that the 37-year-old's death was due to a shoot-first, ask-later mindset seen all too often among law enforcement.
It really was, man. He shot him first, then wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on. Now, I know it would be weird as fuck, y'all, if you driving, just driving down the street, whatever, then somebody just jump on your hood and start taking your windshield wipers off and start beating at your windshield with the windshield wipers. I know that shit would be weird as fuck, but that is not justifiable to kill nobody. It's just really not. And my main fucking issue with this whole fucking shit is, why is he not in jail? Why is he not in jail? Until y'all can do y'all investigation. If that was me, my ass be locked up until you do your investigation. But y'all just put him on leave. He wasn't even in police uniform when he did this shit. Not to say it make it no better, but this man should be locked the fuck up. The police and these special privileges just fucking kills me, man. It's crazy.
Despite multiple witness statements, protests, and nationwide attention, Jeffrey Hash was cleared of any wrongdoing in April 2022. North Carolina's district attorney announced they would not seek any charges against him. The police investigation concluded that the wiper had been pulled off of Jeffrey's windscreen by Jason, and there were multiple indications on the glass of the attempt to smash the screen. In addition, investigators analyzed the black box of Jeffrey's truck and found no evidence to support the vehicle hitting Jason that day, as witnesses alleged. Since the investigation into the death of Jason Walker has been closed, no new information on Jeffrey Hash has been released, though he was placed on administrative leave. Since no charges were laid, he could return to work as a police officer.
Oh my fucking God. I don't even want to, I'm not going to even sit right here and go off on this shit, man. Because that's the most bullshit ever, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. That shit is bullshit. Rest in peace to, I think his name was Jason. Rest in peace to the guy who got killed, man. I'm so fucking upset with this shit right now. I'm like boiling hot mad at that bullshit, man. They didn't even charge him with nothing, let alone find him guilty or not guilty. How in the hell is somebody jumping on the hood of your car? So if somebody jump on the hood of my car, I should be able to shoot him, kill him, and just get away with it, right? I can see if he jumped on the hood of your car with a fucking gun in his hand or something, or some kind of weapon or something that was fatal weapon, deadly weapon, whatever. You inside the car with your family, lock the fucking doors. You can pull off. I'd rather for you had pull off and made him fall, hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is, I said I wasn't going to even get to talking about this shit, man. Fuck that shit, y'all. That first story got me hot, like literally. Let's go to the second one.
Next, listen as a hoax 911 call giving police the wrong information leaves a 42-year-old dead in a parking lot.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
On April 24th, 2020, 42-year-old Michael Ramos and his girlfriend, Rebecca Garcia, were sitting in a vehicle in a southeast Austin apartment parking lot when officers surrounded them, acting on a call to 911 just minutes before.
Austin 911, do you need police, fire, or EMS?
Police.
Okay, to what address or location? I'm sorry, you said...
Yeah.
Okay, hold on just one moment, please. Okay.
Yeah. I'm in the... It's a gold and black Prius outside.
I'm sorry, the phone is real muffled. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I can barely hear you.
Okay, I need you to start over. I couldn't understand anything you were saying. What's going on?
They're in the car smoking crack and cooking meth.
Okay, what color and type of vehicle is it?
It's a gold Prius. It's a gold Prius with a Hispanic man and a Hispanic woman. They got toilet paper in the front. Toilet paper in the front dash window. And I'm seeing him with a gun. He had a gun too.
You said a gold and black Prius?
Yes, and he has a gun. He has a gun to this lady.
You see him holding one to her?
Yes, I see him holding a gun, ma'am.
Is he doing that right now?
Yes.
This motherfucker, I don't even want to call this a prank. I guess you can call it a prank, but I call this putting somebody's fucking lives in danger. Like, I kind of damn want to call this shit attempted murder or attempted something. This motherfucker sit up here lying on these people like that. They smoking crack and they cooking milk. And he got a gun to the lady head right now. Who the fuck is making this call? I hope they found out who did this bullshit, because they need to go to fucking prison for something. I'm just mad at this damn video right now, y'all. God damn.
Just one moment. Is he pointing it at her?
He's holding it up.
He's holding it up, or is he pointing it at her?
He was pointing it at her, but he got, ma'am, I don't know what's going on, but I need y'all to come quick.
Okay, but I need to know the difference. Is he pointing it at her or just holding it in his up?
He's holding it. He's holding it.
Okay. Is he you said Hispanic male? Can you see what color clothing he has on?
It's like a white shirt. It's a gold and black Prius. He has...
Are they...
I'm...
Okay. I need to know... I understand. I already have officers en route. I'm trying to get this information to them. Where at in the parking lot? Is he by a particular building number or? Okay. I can't understand anything you're saying. You're pulling the phone away or something.
The first left. It's gonna be the first left.
When you enter the apartment?
Yes. It's gonna be the first left. It's gonna be the first left.
Soon after, officers arrived on the scene and surrounded the gold Prius. Body cam footage released months after the incident showed officers telling Michael to get out of his car, raise his shirt, and hold his hands up.
Step out of the car, walk out, walk out towards me. Come, keep coming, stop right there, I want you to lift up your shirt from your shoulders, turn around, slowly turn around in a circle, keep going, stop.
Officer Mitchell Piper then shot an impact munition, referred to by police as less lethal, filled with lead pellets. After this, scared for his life, Michael got back into his car and tried to drive away. In an attempt to stop him, Officer Christopher Taylor fired 3 shots at the vehicle, hitting the 42-year-old. Hours later, Michael Ramos died in the hospital.
Damn.
However, despite the 911 caller giving them the precise location of the car and telling dispatchers both were using drugs and that Michael had a gun, no evidence of this was found on the scene. Police reports filed after the incident read that, due to the nature of the call and the 911 caller's information, officers had reason to believe the Toyota Prius could contain a gun. The false information given on the call led officers to fire the less lethal round when, and as they initially alleged, Michael continued to ignore officers' commands, saying, due to the male subject's non-compliance and ability to possibly access a gun inside the vehicle or on his person, officers decided to deploy a less lethal munition to gain compliance. As with the last call, the tragedy served as a catalyst for protests in Texas against police violence. To this day, the caller has now been identified or charged for culpability in the murder of Michael Ramos.
Wow.
Following this, officers Christopher Taylor and Mitchell Piper were placed on administrative leave.
What's up with this administrative leave bullshit? Now see, this one got me mad all the way around, y'all. Number one, because the motherfucker who set this whole shit up ain't even get caught. They ain't even get caught. They did that prank call shit and got somebody killed, and they ain't even get, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even got to suffer the consequences for that shit. Number two, the police shouldn't have goddamn killed that man. Like, seriously, okay, y'all shot y'all little pellet shit, then he decided to drive off, so he driving off. Why do you need to use your fucking gun? Why should that be the way that you trying to stop him from running? People run from the police all the time in their cars, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you just start shooting at them. They went from pellet guns to shooting real bullets at him, and goddamn, he never shot one single shot at them. Okay, the damn caller said that he had a gun and all that shit, but y'all never seen him with a weapon. He got out the fucking car and lifted his shirt up and turned around and all that shit for you. That shit, man. Oh my God, this one right here got my head hurting a little bit, y'all. Now keep going.
Over a year after Michael's death, a grand jury heard the case and chose to indict Christopher Taylor on a murder charge. As a result, the officer was banned from using any weapon and was held on a $100,000 bond.
Okay.
Shockingly, the death of Michael Ramos isn't the only one Christopher Taylor has been indicted for. In August of 2021, he was accused of murder and deadly conduct in the fatal 2019 shooting of 46-year-old Maurice De Silva, who had been holding a knife in the hallway of his condominium complex while going through a mental health episode. Though neither trial has happened yet, in early 2023, a judge rejected a motion filed by his defense, arguing that Christopher Taylor should be protected with qualified immunity since he feared for his life. But the judge said that he found the plaintiff's complaint repeatedly and plausibly alleges that Ramos posed no immediate danger to others. Therefore, Taylor would not qualify for the immunity given to officers when making split-second decisions. Meanwhile, a case against Mitchell Piper was also put forward. However, it was rejected after the jury did not find enough evidence for an indictment. As it stands, the case is still heading to trial, and I'll be sure to keep you updated.
Okay, that one there at the end got me feeling a little better. It's still fucked up like a motherfucker. R.I.P. to Mike Ramos, man. But the fucking officer, I'm glad that he is locked up, you know, gotta go through a trial and all that. It ain't like the damn first case. That man just living scot-free right now. Back to being a fucking lieutenant or whatever the fuck he was. And hopefully this dude get found guilty. This is second time doing this bullshit now. That would make it even worse. This is second time fucking doing this. He already had been in some incident of killing a man back in the day. So, man, these police, bro, they get away with shit so bad. Let's check out the third one, my brothers and sisters. This one right here is, oh my goodness.
A dispatcher attempts to negotiate during a hostage situation, but it's not what it seems. In late 2013, more than 30 fake 911 calls were made to the police in a process known online as swatting. Canadian law enforcement began working hard to crack the case and find out who was behind the calls.
Police, how can I help you?
I have 3 hostages in AR-15, C4 with the dead man switch. I want 100K in a clear plastic bag.
I'm sorry?
I have 3 hostages in AR-15 and and C4. I want 100K in a clear plastic bag. Yep.
What's your name?
It's irrelevant.
It's
All you
irrelevant?
need to know is I need my money. I need my money delivered by one unarmed officer. Otherwise, I'll kill everybody.
Who is it that you have with you?
3 people.
Who are these people? Do you know their
That's
name?
irrelevant. No. All you need to know is I need my money, or I blow it all up, and I take everybody with me. If you give me my money, nobody gets hurt.
And you're wanting this in the next 7 minutes?
I want you to get me this within the next 30 minutes.
What is your phone number?
That's irrelevant. All you have to know is you're going to give me my money, or I'm going to blow everything up.
But how are we going to know it's you? Are you going to open the door?
You leave it on the front door, you walk away, I'll get it, and if it's all there, everybody goes home safe. Otherwise, everybody dies.
What's your dog's name?
That's irrelevant.
But you have a dog there with you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you don't even want to tell me your dog's name, though?
Nope. All you need to know is if you don't give me my money, everybody dies.
How did you come up with this amount of money?
That's not important. You have 30 seconds, and I'm going to hang up. You now have 25 minutes to get me my money. If you don't get me my money, you might as well bring body bags because you're going to need it.
Where do you have these people?
Doesn't matter. I'm hanging up now.
You said you were going to give me 30 seconds before you hung up. Hello? Are you there?
With the call,
People like that need to be locked up too. Calling, doing fake ads. Man, damn, bro. I ain't realized how much bullshit these damn 911 operators have to deal with. And deal with this fucking bullshit lying shit. I hope they found out at least who he was, because he need to be locked up for something. I don't know what the charge would be, but he need to be locked up for that. So they're lying, acting like he got somebody goddamn held hostage, talking about give me some money.
coming in thick and fast, police worked to track the culprit. During their investigation, they came across a Twitter account under the user @ProbablyOnion. The user had spent the last few months harassing other accounts online. Users subjected to the abuse would find themselves at the center of police interest after fake calls began coming in. In one instance, investigative journalist Brian Krebs found himself on the phone with the police after they had just received a call from @ProbablyOnion, alleging that the journalist was holding hostages in his home. Minutes after police checked in, @ProbablyOnion tweeted bragging about the fake threat, saying, "You have 5 hostages? And you will kill 1 hostage every 5 times, and the police have 25 minutes to get you $100,000 in clear plastic." Another message read, "Good morning. Just dispatched a SWAT team to your house. They didn't even call you this time. Ha 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 ha." The day after this incident, @ProbablyOnion wrote to his followers, "Want someone swatted? Tweet me their name and address and I'll make it happen." It caused a flurry of fake calls, endangering lives across the country. Over the next few months, @ProbablyOnion took credit for over 24 swatting incidents around Canada and the USA. Each time he taunted his followers about his identity and followed a similar spiel. Explosives, hostages, and active shooters, all fake. After months of investigation, the FBI managed to track down the prolific Twitter user through his IP address and pass the information on to local police. Finally, an arrest was made at a house in Barrhaven, Canada. A 16-year-old was detained just meters away from his front door after he attempted to run from undercover officers. The young boy's home was searched and officials seized multiple devices, firearms, and ammunition. The teen, who was granted anonymity due to his age, was charged with public mischief, mischief to property, uttering death threats, and conveying false information with the intent to alarm. Appearing in court in 2015, the trial lasted 2 years. Culminating in 2017, the then 19-year-old was married and preparing to become a father. Showing leniency, the teen was handed a sentence of 700 hours of volunteer work at a technical support agency and 200 hours of volunteer service at the Ottawa Food Bank. He was also sentenced to 6 months at a group home for underage youths, as well as a 3-month supervision order, but was eventually granted compassionate leave to witness the birth of his child.
Bull fucking shit. Now, I'm not saying he should have been locked up forever, but he's supposed to be did some time for that shit, man. He supposed to be did some time for that, y'all, because it's similar to the call before that. When the dude or whoever made that call actually got somebody killed. That is similar to that, man. He didn't get nobody killed, but he could have potentially have got somebody killed. You know what I'm saying? You keep making these fake 911 calls to the police, putting them in these situations. They think they going into these hostile situations. You know how fucking scary and shit the police be. They be ready to pull the trigger. They trigger finger very itchy. So they going in there looking and seeing. You ain't no telling who he could have got killed. Man, he should have been, man, he should have got some time, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's just go to the last one, y'all. This shit has been crazy. And not in a good way.
Now, where's the emergency? Hi, I'm in St. Augustine. My neighbor's kids just ran over and said that the parents had killed themselves. I think the daughter has blood on her. I'm out in front of their house. Both their cars are here. The parents have been split up.
Are you going over there?
I'm not going. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I'll walk back down there. She came in. They're pounding on our door. I opened the door. She looks like she got blood on her hands, yelling her parents killed herself. Hey, what's going on, man? The cops are coming, man. Put that down.
What do they have?
You got a gun. The cops are here.
Who has a gun?
Put it down, man.
Somebody has a gun.
The cops are here.
Who has a gun? Did he put it down?
The husband's got it. He's got it in his hand. Sam, drop it, man.
The husband, is he alive? Somebody's yelling.
The cops are. He won't put it down.
He won't put it down? Get everybody else inside your house. Tell that little girl to go inside.
They're inside. He's got his hands up.
What is that?
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay, where's the little girl at?
They're inside. Do not come out of the house, Deanna.
Okay, is that the same male that the daughter said killed himself?
That's her dad, okay? Stay inside. The dad came out. He said, I just killed her. He had a shotgun in his hand. I backed away. The cops pulled up. He wouldn't drop the gun. He raised it up. He had his hands up, and then he aimed it at them, and they shot him.
Wow.
I saw the whole thing. They didn't have a choice. He wouldn't put it down. He would not take it away from them.
Okay.
He had it aiming right at him.
Timothy West and his wife Tanya had been together for 15 years. On the outside, the couple had 2 children, were in love, and had set up a home together in St. Augustine, Florida. But beneath the surface, cracks had formed. 6 months earlier, their relationship had soured after what friends described as a lover's scuffle, and the pair had recently begun living separately. On December 29, 2014, Tanya arrived at Timothy's Somerville Circle home to pick up her 2 children. But instead of the usual handoff the pair had quickly become accustomed to, the scene soon turned violent when Tim pulled out a gun, shooting Tanya dead in front of her 2 children. Afraid for her life, Tanya's teenage daughter and 6-year-old son fled the home and sought refuge with a neighbor across the street, telling him that both of her parents had killed themselves. But, as you heard on the call, Timothy survived. Police arrived within minutes and found Timothy West armed and wielding a pistol-grip 12-gauge shotgun. He was shouting obscenely from outside his home. The officers, Sergeant James Priester and Deputy Joshua Butler, attempted to negotiate with the man, ordering him to put the gun down. However, the shooter continued to ignore both officers and aimed his weapon at the pair, forcing their hands and leaving the 48-year-old dead in his front yard. It was later deemed a suicide by cop. After Timothy was pronounced dead, Sergeant Priester and Deputy Butler entered the home and found 33-year-old Tanya dead on the floor. She had suffered from multiple gunshot wounds. Unfortunately, despite their best efforts, there was nothing they could do to save her. The couple's 2 children were taken in by close family, and the 2 officers involved in the shooting were placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. The neighbor who made the 911 call, his wife, and other witnesses on the scene all gave statements that the 2 officers were given no choice but to shoot. Soon enough, they were cleared of any wrongdoing, and no charges were filed against them. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.
Oh, my brothers and sisters. Jesus Christ. This True 911 calls probably got the most emotions out of me that any other True 911 calls that we ever watched got out of me, man. That one right there was just so fucking sad on so many levels, because not only did you kill your wife, the mother of your kids, you did it in front of them. You did it in front of them, bruh. That shit, that's gonna fuck with them forever. You done fucked your kids up because you killed their mama in front of them. Then they I don't know if they seen you when you got killed, but you got killed. Now they left without a mama or daddy. It's just so sad when you think about the kid perspective. You think about the wife, well, ex-wife, whatever they was on a break, whatever. You think about her, man. She got murdered by by an ex that she had children with. You know what I'm saying? If you having children with somebody, one day you would never imagine that one day they will fucking kill you. You know what I'm saying, man? It was fucked up. Yo, it was so great. Don't get me wrong, True 911 calls, I fuck with it hard, man. Did a great job these videos. But man, these videos, he'll put me on a emotional roller coaster ride, and I'm gonna be thinking about this fucking an hour after we get done watching. After I'm done, got done watching this video, my brothers and sisters. Jesus fucking Christ. That shit right there made me sad, but before that I was really more mad than anything. Mad at the prank caller who got a slap on the wrist, even though anybody get killed. Really hot at the fucking prank caller who actually got somebody killed because he prank calling, lying and shit. Second, but the one that got me the most is the fucking first one, man. That fucking lieutenant killing that man for no fucking reason, and they ain't even go to fucking jail. Never spent a night in jail for that shit. Oh my God, I ain't finna go back into it, man, because I ain't trying to hold y'all too much longer, my brothers and sisters. I just appreciate y'all coming on back to the channel once again to fuck with the beam. Like I said, man, I just hope y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and do all that for me. And come on back once again when I see y'all, my friends. But until then, love, peace, and happiness. Stay safe. Don't stop. keep going. Yeah.